We are with Alberto Marinai, CEO of Continental Automotive Italy SpA, which is the lead factory for direct injection gasoline injectors for the Continental Automotive Group, which is basically in charge of research and development worldwide and in charge of manufacturing for Europe. Could you explain to us why you decided Tuscany as your base?
Well, let's say that the main reason why we are in Tuscany is resumable in just one word: competence. We started here 25 years ago, at the time under the umbrella of Siemens, only because in this area Siemens found all the necessary competences in order to make R&D activities and to start production activities on a specific type of product, which is the product that we still are producing, which is the gasoline injector for automotive. The type of competences that we had and we have developed through the years, we are coming from the experience in the area, and of course everything has developed through the years, mainly due to the proximity with the University of Pisa, which is capable and have been capable through the years to give us all the necessary resources in terms of engineering and also for the other departments which are necessary for the company. And thanks to that, we have been able to grow and successfully, develop in Europe for our business.
Research and development is very important for your activity. What kind of support do you get from local authorities?
Yeah, this is also an important part. We have been able in the past years, and we are also applying recently for fundings managed by the region of Tuscany, which have contributed to reduce the cost of the development, which at the end is an important part of our capability to be much more competitive than other areas. So at the end is a competitive advantage compared with other areas, even with our, headquarter country, which is Germany, which is clearly reducing the cost that eventually we would have in other areas.
You mentioned the University of Pisa. Do engineering students leave with a good level of preparation, or do they need further training?
Well, let's say there is a bit of everything. For sure, the competence, the level of, in our case, a mechanical competence that we are getting out of the university is a high level. And it's also extremely important the activities that we are doing with the university, having a lot of students coming here, working with us for their initial training, for the thesis, which at the end give us, at the end of this period, people which have all the, generic knowledge plus the specific knowledge of the automotive and all the industrial knowledge which normally can come only from experience and the direct contact with the company.
You have a big manufacturing activity, being the Continental Automotive Group's largest plant for direct gasoline injectors. Does Tuscany offer the right level of infrastructure for the transport of goods throughout Europe?
The infrastructure here is for sure extremely good. In the automotive world, as we are all working in just-in-time concepts, we are mainly using trucks, so think goods moving on tires. And from this point of view, this area is extremely well, positioned. In addition to that, we have several goods moving to plane, and we have here very close the airport of Pisa, which is extremely efficient from this point of view. In case, but in our case we are not using very often, we have also the port of Livorno, which is of course a resource, even if in our case it's not making the difference. So the, road net and the airport are really making a lot of interesting work for us. I have also to add that due to the complexity of all the customers that we have, to have an airport very close is also important from the exchange of people and at the end information, which is also a key part of our job.